welcome back to my channel, Uptown with Leslie Brown. Hope y'all are doing well, and I apologize for it taking so long to get this next video uploaded. However, we've had a lot going on and been super busy, so thank you guys for bearing with me, and I appreciate all the comments and likes and views and everything and subscribers on the last video. As you know, I was super nervous. I'm a little more comfortable today. So thank you guys so much for supporting me in what I love. And I just, you know, like I said before, it's not for you to purchase any products or anything like that. It's just really me sharing what I love and the products that I love to use. And I love it when people tell me, you know, I think I see somebody or a pretty lady and I think, gosh, I wonder what product she uses on her hair or what kind of foundation she's using. So usually I'll ask, but anyway, I tell everybody, you know, all my secrets. Well, not quite all of my secrets, but anyway, today's a super busy day in the Brown house. We're getting ready to perform doing Leslie Brown, Carolina Gentleman, here in a little while. So you may hear the bus running in the background, and the guys are in from West Virginia and lots of things going on. We're leaving for our family vacation to the beach tomorrow. So, a lot of stuff going on, so who knows who could walk in here at any minute or what you're going to hear in the background. But today I'm going to be talking about foundation. So we did the video, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out, on primer and how important primer and moisturizer is to set the stage for your face for your foundation. So today I'm going to be talking about foundations and really application, because that is the key. You know, it's really not as much about what foundation you use. I mean, that is important to some degree, but it doesn't have to be a super expensive foundation. It can be, which I'm going to share a few of my favorites. I have all kinds of different brands. I try a lot of different things, and as I get older, I find that some things work that didn't necessarily work before, and vice versa. So I'm going to show you guys some foundations that I use on a regular basis and that I love. And I will also link them below so that you can see exactly what the product is and where to purchase it. Most of these things I find at Sephora, Ulta, the higher end products, or the drugstore or Walmart. So like I said, I'm going to show you the technique, which will make the biggest difference, more so than the brand of foundation. So my face is already primed and moisturized and ready to go. So I'm going to first start out by showing you some of the other brands of foundation that I like to use. I'm not going to today because, like I said, we have a show I'm really excited to share with you guys, and I can't right now. I don't know when this is going to air versus when the other is going to air, but we're super excited to be a part of it and be asked to be a part of it. And I hope you guys will support. And anyway, enough about that. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is like the coverage level. You hear a lot of people talk about full coverage, medium coverage, light coverage, and basically it is exactly what I just said. Full coverage is a full face, like what you normally see me in is full coverage foundation, and then medium and light. But then there are days, you know, if I don't have a meeting or I'm not, you know, going to be seeing anybody or anything, I still wear makeup about every day. So I will use a BB cream or a CC cream, which CC cream is color correction, and BB, I can't remember what that stands for right now, but they're more of a lighter foundation. And actually, I don't know that I have any BB cream. I think I just use CC cream because I am dark skinned, so I have a lot of different colors on my face. I have a lot of darker spots and lighter spots with my heritage, so I like to clear that up. And I'll tell you the first one, which I'm really upset because I really shouldn't even be showing it to you, but I'm going to because I love it so much. But they discontinued it. I don't know if they'll come back out with something, but it's the Smashbox Camera Ready CC cream. It's a dark spot correcting cream, and it is the best. And I've only got like this much left, and I'm really sad about it, but I can't get any more. If you guys know where I can get any, let me know, because this is my favorite. And sometimes I put this under my foundation, and it really just gives me an even coverage. So But what I have been using in its place is, and this is just from Walmart drugstore, I think I got it at Walgreens, but the Super CC, here we go, Super CC Physicians Formula cream. And it's in light medium. So anyway, that works really well. And then I also have the CoverGirl Clean Matte. I have to look at it. Clean Matte. This is the BB cream. This is a BB cream. It gives just a really, if you are just running out and you don't want to take a lot of time on your makeup and you just want to be more even toned, or kind of look just a little like you have a little makeup on so that you're just not barefaced, those are great for that. You just need to get, most of the time they come in light, medium, dark, so just be sure and get your color. I get a lot of different, that's another thing that I'll say, I get a lot of different colors of foundation because I change colors so much. I do get spray tans, and I do tan sometimes, and then when I go to the beach I get super dark, and then in the wintertime I'm lighter. So I have to have like an array of colors, and it's okay to mix the colors. So if a foundation doesn't make your perfect match, then you can mix the colors. It's just like art. So that's what I do, and don't be scared to do that. So those are my favorite like light coverage foundations. And then I was recently looking for something that would be a little less expensive than my normal foundation, because some of these foundations are expensive, and if you wear them every day, then that adds up. So I was like, especially during the coronavirus, I was like, I need something that is less expensive that I'm putting on every day. So I went on a hunt, and I bought like, I don't even know how many from Walgreens, different foundations. And, that's when I found that it really, that the brand of foundation doesn't matter as much as the application. So I found some really good ones though. So I'll start out with these, or this one. It's the NYX Professional Makeup Can't Stop, Won't Stop. This is a full coverage, and it really does give a full coverage. And I have two colors here, Classic Tan and Buff. So, I mix these two colors together sometimes, but it really gives a nice coverage. And I'll put the link in the bio to that product as well. Another really good everyday foundation, and like I said, I found as I get older, I have more fine lines and creases. I'm not going to call them wrinkles because I'm not ready for that just yet, but, there are things that take care of that, thank God. So anyway, but they still don't completely go away. So I found that I have to change my foundation and different products as as my skin changes as I get older. So this is another really great low cost foundation, and it is kind of like a medium coverage, I would say, because you can build it, it's buildable. But the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation, and here that is, so it looks like that. So I have a few different colors in that. I think I have True Beige and Toffee Caramel, however you want to say that. But anyway, another thing to pay attention to when you're picking out foundation is, whether you have dry or oily skin, and does that foundation cater to that? Because if you have oily skin and you purchase an oily foundation, that's just going to be a melted mess on your face. And I have done that before because my skin changes. I have combination skin, so I have to have, like, again, a wide array of foundations. But those are really good. I'll link the product information in the bio. But my favorite that I found out of the Walgreens shopping spree of foundations is the Loreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. There we go. This is amazing, and this is like a real true full coverage. This would be comparable to some of the ones I'm getting ready to show you here in just a second. It's like really, really good, and it has sunscreen in it, so that's good. I'm always been a tanner and love to be tan, and I don't like to I don't want to stay away from the sun, so I never really have worn sunscreen because it's just, I don't know, I just wanted to be tan, but it's really important that you do, guys. Skin cancer, as you get older, wrinkles and fine lines, the sun is very damaging. So, wearing a sunscreen is not going to completely, I've found in the recent years that it's not going to completely get rid of your tan. So, anyway, this is really good. This is my favorite find. Like, I love it. The L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. Gosh, these names are so long. of these foundations. But anyway, I'll link it in my down below so that you can try that out. But that's not what I'm not going to be wearing any of those today. I'm going to move on to like the non-drugstore foundations, the little higher end foundations that I really like as well. I'll start with just a classic is MAC. MAC Studio Fix has like, oh my gosh, they know what they're doing when it comes to full coverage. This is MAC Studio Fix. It also has SPF in it as well, 15, and it's a really good full coverage. Like, you talking about full coverage, like full face of makeup, this is it. And I have many different colors. And if you go purchase this, you need to purchase this, or I would say you would need to. Some people don't, but it's got an extra pump. You have to buy that separately, and that makes it a lot easier than just the, pouring it out. So anyway, I'll link that below too. I love MAC. Really all their foundations are good. The next one I'll show you is Dior Skin Forever Perfect Makeup. This is it's an expensive one, but it's good, and it's very full coverage. So if you don't like full coverage, or you don't want full face makeup, and you don't want to be carrying around a mask, don't get this. It's very expensive and very, very heavy, but it gives a really nice finish. I really like that full coverage look, like I've said before. So and then I think that's an older, they changed their packaging to look like that. So Dior Forever, but I'll link that at the bottom. Anyway, yeah, this is a lot. This is probably like the heaviest foundation that I have, the Dior. So what I'm going to be using today is a combination of two brands that I found works really well for camera. If you are on camera or on stage behind lights, lighting makes a big difference in where you're going to be going if you're going out. A lot of people talk about, like you see on those little makeup mirrors that open up, and they have like a day, like a sunshine for the daylight and a moon for the night light, because it does make a difference in, what you may put the makeup on and then think, oh, I look great, and then go into a completely different lighted situation and it looks very different. So that's a whole nother video to talk about lighting. But today I'm going to be on camera, so I want to make sure that, the makeup is appropriate. Now, this is something that I found, and I love this. It is actually a concealer. So if that tells you anything, concealer's really heavy. But I use this as a foundation, and it's the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And I use this as a foundation, and sometimes I just use it by itself. But I found that if I mix it with I'm going to show you in just a minute, this other palette that I've found recently. But the Too Faced cosmetic brand is really awesome, and I have a ton of different colors. This is Warm Sand, Natural Beige, and I just mix them to make sure, and I'll show you here in just a minute because I really don't know what color I am at the moment, so I'm going to have a time trying to figure that out. So the next one and last one, I know it's a lot. That's only like maybe 50% of the brands that I have. I have a lot, but those are the ones that I'm currently like in love with right now and using, and I just kind of switch them out every day. Okay, so this is awesome. This is like a stage makeup, and a lot of you guys watching may not need a full coverage stage makeup, but that's pretty much my life is on stage, so I use a lot of heavy full coverage. But the Graftobian Cosmetics palette. Now, this is expensive as well, but it's a very, very full coverage. And it comes like that. So you've got all the colors, which I love because every now and then I will do somebody's makeup. Very, very rare. But I love this because I can mix the colors for myself. And it can also be used for other people. Sorry, that's giving you a glare. And my shirt too. By the way, I got my Manuel shirt on, and if you don't know who Manuel is, he is an amazing designer in Nashville. Let's say Porter Wagner, let's say Marty Stewart. He does all of their wardrobe, and Porter Wagner with the sparkly rhinestone suits, but he is amazing. And yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. I love t-shirts and jeans with sparklies on them. So anyway, you can dress a t-shirt up. Okay, well, I'm getting off subject. Sorry. Okay, we got to get back to the foundation. And then I'll talk about my outfit. I'll show you what I got on today. The key to foundation and getting it smooth and making it look even if you're doing a light coverage, is the application. So I love these Real Techniques. They're orange. That's beauty blenders. Ha! Got it. Beauty blenders. That's what they're called. They make them in all different brands, but I really like the Real Techniques. Okay, so main thing about it is, here is another product that I'm going to show you. And this is probably the thing that I had the hardest time getting used to doing every day, doing my makeup. It was like, oh my gosh, is this ever going to end? So, but this is, if you're got a special occasion, I mean, you may not want to do this every day. I completely understand. I just got in a habit of it, but this other product is called the Smashbox Primer Water. And I basically take my beauty blender and I dampen it. Just spray a little bit on there. And then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Let's see. I think I'm going to use Warm Sand. And what else do I have? Mocha. Yeah, I'm a little darker because I got a spray tan. So it's got like a little wand because it's actually for concealer. But I just dab a little bit on there. And then I'm going to mix it with a little darker. And we're going to see how this turns out. So again, my face is primed. I'm going to put my hair back. And yeah, that's a little dark. It's a little too dark. So that's okay. It's always okay. I just take the end of it, or not the end, the side, and kind of smush it out a little bit. Another thing is, you always want to match your chest. So I'm actually looking at my chest, and it probably is not too dark, but this middle color is probably going to work for me. And I'm also going to use this Graftobian palette as well. So I know it's a lot, but this is like special occasion, going on camera or taking pictures, that sort of thing. Like if you want that flawless look for pictures, like family pictures or whatever, you know, this is the way to go. So I'm going to go back in with this Graftobian. And you just have to play around, and then until you get it right. Like, and then you always want to go right here in your ears, and like I rub it on to begin with, and then I go back over and I dab. That is very important in all of the base, like foundation, powder, the application that I was telling you about. Pressing it into the skin is super important. So now I can see that, okay, I've got the right color. So I've got the right combination now. So I have to just keep going back every time and dampening my beauty blender. That's super important. That and dabbing. So you see I'm rubbing it on to begin with, making all kinds of faces. I used to laugh at my mom when I was younger, because she would make all these faces, and I would ask her, why do you make all those faces when you're putting on your makeup, Mom? And she would say, I don't know. Now I know. You can't really help it. It's like, you gotta do all these funny faces when you put on your makeup. So I do my face like in quadrants, I would say, because that's a nurse term, quadrants. But I always get up underneath my eyes and around my, around my jawline, make sure that's really blended. And then I go back again and press, dab. Make sure I've got it everywhere. So yeah. So now I've got that on, and I'm going to go back in with my Smashbox primer water. And I have used other primer waters, and I will tell you that the Smashbox is the best. I wouldn't tell you that if there was a cheaper option, because it is, I think it's like $36 for that, but it lasts a good while. So going back and dabbing. Dab, dab. You guys are always free to leave me questions too in the comments. I may not get to them right away. Got so many things going, I forget to go back, and it's hard when you got like 10 Facebook pages with all of our businesses and trying to keep up with everything, but I really do try to answer everybody. See how to spray again. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me do my whole face, but I usually start here, go here, here, and I do like 4 quadrants. But that's like the most important thing, and then letting it dry before you do concealer, because you know, concealer is next. And I will do a video on just concealer and how to put that on and where to put that. That's key. But right now we have our primer video out there, so you know how to do that. And then now you will know, and I will link these products as well. This Real Techniques is the brand of this beauty blender. Again, the Smashbox primer water, and then whatever foundation, you know, that you decide to go with. Voila! Now, so you remember last video, I linked the Amazon link for this little fan in I keep wanting to say bio, but at the bottom of the video where you like hit that little down arrow. My kids are schooling me on this YouTube stuff. They're like, Mom, that's not the right word. Mom, I'm like, I never thought I would get to that place in my life. I always thought it was really cool, but apparently not. But anyway, this helps to dry your foundation. It's got 3 settings. And it will dry also your primer or anything else that you're trying to, because I'm always in a hurry. So yeah, so that helps. And so now you've got your foundation. So that's really it for today, guys. I'm going to stop here about the foundation. I'll link all the products below, and I hope you'll subscribe to my videos, and I will try to get the next one out on time, I promise. We have some new and exciting things that I am so excited to share with you guys that I can't wait to share. I can't right now, but we have a lot of stuff coming up. But I did promise I would tell you about my outfit. I know I wanted to talk about life and beauty and makeup. It's just I don't want the video to be a million minutes long. But I really like dressing up t-shirts, and I have like a lot of festival t-shirts. And you know, you can dress those up, t-shirts and jeans, and like a matching pair of Converse tennis shoes, with a, you know, festival shirt and jeans. But this is one of my favorite shirts. Again, Manuel, look him up because he is amazing. But I actually bought the jeans that I have on a long time ago. They were just so cute, and I said, I've got to have those, but I had no idea what they would go with. And I do that a lot. Sometimes you see something that you're like, oh, I don't know what I'd wear that with. But if it's a good price and I really like it, I'll buy it. And then something will come along that it goes with. Because I'm very matchy like that. Things have to go together. I have OCD. But anyway, this shirt, I'm going to get up and show you these cute jeans that I got. Let's see here. Here we go. See, they have like rips in them with the rhinestones and leopard print. And it just matches the Manuel shirt perfectly. And they're kind of down here too. So anyway, I wear those together and they match because the rhinestones on the shirt and the rhinestones in the pants. And anyway, I love to dress up t-shirts and jeans. It's always really comfortable, way more comfortable than these fancy dresses. As you can see in the background, that's the one I'm wearing tonight. So yeah, I love dresses though. I love dressing up. So anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you learned something about the application of foundation. The next video, I think, will be on concealer because that's the next step. And if you have any questions about the foundation application, I hope I shared everything with you guys. And thanks again for supporting me in this journey, Uptown with Leslie Brown. And be sure and subscribe, hit the notification bell. I think those are the right things. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and don't forget to stay up on doing Leslie Brown, the Carolina Gentleman. All right, guys, we will see you next time.
love you.